Hello, good evening everyone. Today we are going to discuss one question which is from igcse from chapter Club and Society. So, first of all, read the question thoroughly. The Cambridge Club is a football club which also run a shop, okay, for members. It provide the following information. These are the balance uh, at 31st year 2015, so it's your opening balance and it is your closing balance. These are all your closing balance because it belongs to 31st March 2016. Okay, and there are some items, some transactions which has happened in for the year ended 31st March 2016. So what is this question? They ask you to find out to calculate they ask you to calculate the closing they ask you to calculate the closing balance, okay, of the receipt and payment account. So what is your closing balance of the receipt and payment account? So for that, it is clearly like how you're going to calculate it. First, write down the opening balance, okay, and opening balance, and then whatever the receipts you are having, you have to add those receipts, and whatever the payments done during the year, you have to deduct those payments, and then the balance is the closing balance. So now how you going to solve this out? So first you need to know what is your opening balance. It is clearly given to you in your question, the bank balance, that is 6100. So it's a debit balance, means positive, so 6100 you need to write it here. If it is instead of this debit, if there is a credit balance, then you have to put bracket, okay, because then it's not your bank balance, it's your bank overdraft. Okay, then whatever the receipts you are having, so uh, these are the receipt means whatever the earning, whatever the income you are having, okay, subscription receipt and receipt from the shop. So it means here you can write subscription received, that is 10,100, and then your next receipt from the shop sales, so you can write it like receipt from shop sale, that is 3550. okay, rest is your payment, like whatever you're having, like payment to the supplier, it's your payment to for purchase, it's your payment, rent you already paid, wages you already paid, okay, and operating expense you already paid. So these two are the part of your receipts and rest is your payment. So you have to write all these here. So 2880, 3920, 2400, 2750, and 1880. Are you getting these points? Like these are your receipts and these rest is your payment. So we are going to record it here. After that, you have to add your receipts, that is 13650, I already added, and your payment, that is 13750. okay, then add 6100 plus 13650 and did that 1375. If whatever the balance you're having, that is your closing balance. So it's very simple. They ask you to find out the closing balance of receipt and payment account for the year ended. So first you need to, either you can prepare it by this way, or if you need to prepare it by a T shape, you can prepare. First of all, what you have to do for that, you have to write down the balance brought down, which is your bank balance, that is 6100, and then whatever the receipts you are having, you have to write it here, like subscription received, that is 10,100, the receipt from, that is 3550, and all payment were going to be recorded in this side because this is receipts and this is payment side. Okay, so 2800, 39, okay, 3920240027501880, whatever. Then you have to add the both side, and whatever the balance you are having this side, you have to write it down here, and your balance would be like 6,000. Okay, I think it is clear to you. Okay, very nice. If it is not clear, please let me know. Okay, again I'm going to help you out for that. Okay, because I think someone needs the receipt and payment account in T shape. So here is your receipt and payment account. Okay, first you need to write down the balance brought down. What is your balance brought down? It means your bank balance, that is 6,100. Okay, now you need to find out the carried down. Carried down could be this side, balance carried down, and could be this side. It's totally depend on the transactions. Okay, so for that you have to record all the receipt this side first. So what is your receipt, subscription receipt, and receipt from the sale? So write down here the subscription receipt and receipt from there. So 10,100 and 3,550, and these all are your payments. So you have to record it here, like payments to supplier, that is 2,800, and then 3,920, and then 2,400, and then 2,750, and then 1,880. So these two are receipts and rest is your payment. So we have to record it like that, and then you have to add both sides. Okay, so after adding all these, whatever the balance you are having, you have the biggest one, you have to write it here, and whatever the carried down you are having, you have to record it like that only. Okay, so 1,365 and this 1,600. So this is 1,3. So whatever you're having, okay, just add it and then just find out the carried down. Whatever the carried down, it means this is your closing balance of receipt and payment account. Okay, and it should be like 6,000. Now you're able to understand how you're going to find out the 6,000. First you need to add all these, and then add all these, and then make a difference. Then whatever the balancing figure you are having, that's your closing balance. Okay, I think this much is clear to you. Okay, moving forward to the next. In the B part, they ask you to prepare the subscription account. Okay, so now how you're going to prepare the subscription account? So for the subscription account, the first thing is that I told you many times, O, P, P and O. Okay, so here it means balance brought down, balance carried down, again balance brought down, and this side balance carried down. So this balance brought down is for owing, or you can say arrear. So this is 31st March 2015, arrear is 200. Okay, so you need to write 200 here, and the date will be like 31st March 2015. Okay, and then subscription received you are having, so write down like this, bank, and subscription received is 10,100, so 10,100 this side, and the date would be 31st March 2016. Okay, now here subscription in arrear, but it is year ended, so 31st March 2016, and your subscription in arrear is 100, so write down 100 this side. Okay, now what you have to do, you don't have prepaid. If you're having the balance of prepaid, then you have to write the opening balance of advance or prepaid, and here closing balance of advance or prepaid. But in this question you don't have that, so leave this, no need to write this and this one. Okay, now what you have to do, you have to add these two values, 10,100 plus 1,100. Okay, if you're going to add these two value, then your total will be 10,200, and this side also 10,200. Okay, then 10,200 deduct 200, and you're having 10,000, so write down 10,000 here, and this 10,000 is your the amount which you're going to transfer in your income and expenditure account on 31st March 2016. Okay, so this is how you're going to prepare your subscription account. Okay, just learn this string, just learn this trick, OPO. Okay, OPPO, that's it. Okay, moving forward to the next C part. In this part they want you to calculate shop profit, because they run a shop for their members. Okay, so how you're going to calculate the profit? First of all, you need to know what is your revenue or your sale. Okay, from revenue you need to deduct cost of sales. And what is your, how you're going to calculate cost of sales? For calculating cost of sale, first opening stock plus purchases less closing stock. Okay, whatever you are having, that is your cost of sales, and if there any other expenses related to the shop, then what will happen, that this is your gross profit. Okay, and then deduct other expenses. Okay, other indirect expenses, then whatever after deducting the other expenses, but that expense is related to the shop only. Okay, and then your net profit. But if like in this question there is no other expense, so no need to do all these things. Okay, whatever after deducting cost of sales, whatever the amount you are having from your revenue, that is your profit, and if it is a negative one, then that is your loss. Okay, so first you need to find out what is your revenue. So what is your revenue? It is already given to you in this point. Receipt from shop sales, that is 3550. Receipt from shop sales means after selling in shop, whatever receipt you are having, that is your revenue. Okay, it means sales, so the sales is 3550. Okay, so how are you going to calculate the cost of sales? For that you need to know the opening value or opening inventory of the shop, that is given to you, that is 710, so you can write 710, and the closing value, that is 560. Here 560. I think if, why we are taking as an opening, it is clear to you, because here it is the balance at 31st March 2015. This is the opening and this is your closing year. Okay, so now the question arises from where you get purchases. Sometimes it is directly given to you, but if it is not given to you in your question, how you going to calculate it? You need to prepare the supplier account for that. Okay, so prepare the supplier account in your working note. How you going to prepare the supplier account? Write down, brought down here, and balance carried down this side. Brought down means the opening, and carried down means the closing value of the supplier which is given to you. So here is it given to you? related to the supplier. No, it is not given to you. Why it is not given to you? It is given somewhere. We missed that amount. Okay, here amount due to the supplier for the shop good, that is 350. Okay, so this is opening 350, and the closing supplier is this amount due to supplier for shop sales, that is 510. Okay, any amount if you paid to the supplier, you have to record it this side, because if you're going to, if you remember the general entry, if you paid something to the supplier, your entry would be supplier debit and bank credit. Okay, so in supplier you need to record your the supply. Okay, so in supplier, yes, in supplier account you need to record whatever the payment you made. Okay, so what you paid to the supplier, payment to the supplier of the good, that is 2800. So just write it down, 2800 this side, and then add 2800 plus 510, and then deduct that value by 350, then you'll having 2960. Okay, that is your purchase, and that purchase you're going to record here 2960. Okay, I think I'm clear to you all. So what is the total? Let me do for you. 8 33100 33110, sorry. Okay, so what you're going to do, you just need to add these two values and then deduct 350, and this is your balancing figure, and this indicates like this much you purchased, 2960, and you have to write it here. Okay, after solving this, add 710 plus 2960 and deduct 560, your amount will be like 3110. Okay, so what you're going to do, you have to find out the profit, because this is your cost of sales and cost of sales is less, so it means you generated profit from the shop, and that is deduct these two values, that is 440 only. So you earned only 440. Okay, I think this is clear. If it is not given, so from here what the new thing you came to know, if it is not given in the question related to any information related to the purchase, just prepare the supplier account, and from the supplier account you are able to find out the purchase value. Okay, now the next in the D part, they want you to find out income and expenditure account, and now everything is in front of you, so it's very easy to prepare income and expenditure account. First you need to record your income. In income there is a subscription first of all, and you prepared subscription account also. Okay, so let me show you where is your subscription account, here in this slide. Okay, so here it is given to you like this is your suppliers, this is your subscription account, and this amount 10,000 is that amount. It is a balancing figure from the subscription account, and this amount you're going to transfer to income and expenditure account. So what you're going to do now, in an income and expenditure account, record this amount 10,000. Okay, so here we go, we just record 10,000 here. Okay, and then the shop profit we just calculated it, that is 440 something. Yes, it is 440, so write down 440 here. Okay, in income and expenditure account write down 440, and that's it, that's all your income. So now what is your total income? You have to add it, 10,440. Okay, after that less your expenditure, you have to less your expenditure, and in expenditure whatever the things you're having which is related to your non-profit organization, you have to record it. Okay, So look, subscription is your income, not going to record. Receipt is your income, not going to record. Payment to the supplier, it is a supplier related to the shop, so no, I'm not going to record it here. Payment for purchase of new sports equipment, again sports equipment, payment made for purchase of sports equipment. Sports equipment is for the shop, it's this expense is related to the shop, so again we are not going to record it. Okay, very nice. Next is rent, that is rent 2400, wages 2750, and other operating expense, that is 1800. So we are going to record these three. Okay, so rent paid, that is 2400, and then wages paid to the coach, that is 2750, and then other operating expenses, that is given to you 1880. Okay, rest what we are going to record, the depreciation related to what, related to sports equipment. Okay, so how you going to calculate it, you're having the opening value of the sports equipment, yes, that is 3600. Okay, now did you purchase any other sports equipment during the year, yes, payment to purchase of new sports equipment, that is 3920. Okay, so 3920, and then deduct closing value, and the closing value of sports equipment is 5920. Okay, whatever amount you're getting, that is your depreciation, and that is your 1600. So write it down 1600 here, and then add all your expenditure, that is one, that is 8630. Okay, so now 10,440 is your total income, and your total expenses 8630. So your income is more than your expenses, it means you're getting surplus. Okay, so your surplus is 81810. So I think this much is very clear to you all. Again, I'm going to repeat. First of all, you need to write down the all income. In income, you are having subscription is getting from the subscription account. Shop profit you already calculated, then less expenditure, but expenditure is related to the shop only, so these three, no, not shop, related to the NPO only, a non-profit organization only. So these three amounts are related to our non-profit organization, so we have to record it like this. Okay, then depreciation, how you're going to calculate the depreciation, the opening stock of that equipment, that is 3600, and then the closing, that is 5920, you have to deduct, and whatever the purchase you made, you have to add it. Okay, then this is your depreciation account, you are going depreciation value, which you're going to record it here. Okay, then add all these four values, which is so your total expenditure is 8630. Now from your income, deduct your all expenditure, and if you're getting a positive value, it means there is a surplus. If there is a negative value, it means there is a deficit. Okay, okay, so coming to the last question. So the committee of the Cambridge Club were disappointed with the profit because you did not because this organization does not earn so much profit. Okay, so suggest two ways in which shop profit will be increased. First of all, just think, what is the shop profit? It's just only 440. Okay, so how are you going to increase the profit? The first thing is you can increase your selling price. By increasing selling price, you can increase the profit. Okay, simplest thing. Or you can reduce the cost of production, or you can write like buy cheaper goods, or reduce reduce cost of production. By reducing cost of production or buying cheaper goods, you can these are the two suggestive way how this um, shop will earn more profit, because 440 is very less amount. Okay, so that's it for today. Soon I'm going to post one more video related to that, in which you are going to learn how to prepare a supplier account again. Okay, so keep like, share and subscribe. Thank you, and keep studying. Okay, study is an important part of our life. If we are not clear our exam, or if you are not able to clear your doubts, if you are not clear your doubts right now, that create a huge problem in future. Okay, so just watch this video and numbers of time. If there are any problem, then please mention in a comment box. Thank you. Have a nice day.